So I've been listening to some Shawn Lane records lately, and I also watched a few of his instructional videos, and he inspired me to work out some lines that use the pentatonic scale in a way that doesn't sound like the pentatonic scale anymore. So what do I mean by that? Well, let me give you an example of playing in A major pentatonic, which is the scale that I used to write this lick. So that sound is pretty identifiable, pretty familiar, and the patterns and shapes on the fretboard that we're used to using for A major pentatonic almost guarantee that you're going to sound like that when you play them. So what I did was I took an idea from Shawn's video, which was using the pentatonic scale grouped in odd numbers instead of what we're used to, like, so that was fours. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. So my lick is in a major pentatonic, the key we started off in, and it involves groups of 7, and I sequenced it going up the neck, hitting so that the lick starts on every note of the pentatonic scale, one after the other, but it's the same relationships within the scale. So here's what it sounds like. You can play the same lick descending. I can't do it quite as quick or as cleanly, but so let me break it down for you slowly. I'm going to pull up a chair here and get nice and close so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, so here's the basics. You're going to start on your E on the 2nd string. That's the basic group of 7. And here's how it fits in the A major pentatonic scale in terms of what the relationships are between the different notes. So you start on this one, and you go up 1, up another, then you go down 2, up 1, up 2. Now, since we're talking about the pentatonic scale, where the note relationships aren't quite as even as the full major scale, the sizes of the intervals are going to change somewhat radically. But if you follow that formula, start on one note, up 1, start on one note, up 1, up 1, up 1, down 2, up 1, up 2. You'll be able to build that sequence anywhere you like to. So here's what we're gonna do. So you got some pretty big stretches. You're going to be doubling up on the frets, and what I mean by that is you're going to have, say, a note. So right here in the first part, you're going to have a skip from the 7th fret on the 1st string down to the 7th fret on the B string. I think this is a skill that differentiates sort of amateur players from more serious players. beginning players, I think, will tend to try to do this. Try to play the same, since it's on the same fret, they try to play it with the same finger. But if you really want to play quick and clean, you know, I can kind of do it, but you can hear that the higher note is still ringing. So you got to use two separate fingers on the same fret, which means you got to pack them in there kind of tight. And you're also got to do these big stretches, so you're going to have to use your pinky. Maybe Paul Gilbert or Buckethead would be able to play this without their pinky, but for us mere mortals, let's exercise our pinkies a little bit, make ourselves more complete guitar players. So. Okay, I hope that gives you some new ideas about using the pentatonic scale, and I hope it improves your playing. Thanks.